Hope everybody's having a great day, a great night, depending on where you're at in the world. I hope you ain't let nobody tell you ain't that one. They lying to you. And if you feel like you're really that one, just like and subscribe. I'm trying to tell you, when people lying to you, if they telling you you ain't that one, you ain't gonna finish your goals. Do not use 2024 as a cliche. Oh, I'm gonna get done in 2024. You need to look at 2024 and the rest of your life to get your shit done. It ain't no time limit. You can get it right. Just like and subscribe, people. You gonna get it right. Let's get straight to it. Ah, man, I got a lot to talk about. First, I want to get Edge, aka Adam Copeland, out the way. Let's talk about Edge coming in until now. As pretty much a lot of people predicted and pretty much probably seen this coming. And it's sad to say it, but I seen this coming when he first signed up. Not only was it really shocking, one of the most shocking moments of 2023, one of the most shocking moments in wrestling history, because I've never seen Edge or never thought Edge would be anywhere else. So it's one of the most shocking moments in wrestling history. I give AEW that credit, but this is where I discredit this. Edge's booking from then to now. Edge come in, immediately have a feud with Christian that was pretty much course of his entire run, which is okay because Edge is a storyteller. So I really wasn't bothered with that. Christian and Edge was having some of the best shit on Dynamite in AEW at this time. So now let's fast forward. Christian beats Edge at last year's last pay-per-view, or World's End, in a twist where Edge won, but Luchasaurus won a contract earlier that night, and then he gave it to Christian to sign over, and he got the title right back. So, slick, vindictive move, classic heel shit from Christian. Not mad at Christian at this part, but what did this do for Edge? Because now let's fast forward some more. 2 weeks maybe. 2 weeks later. Yeah, about the second Dynamite or the third. What was it this Dynamite? I think it's the third Dynamite of the year. We got Edge in a random ass 8-man tag match filled with jobbers and mid-carders. The only mid-carder, honestly, was Orange Cassidy. Everybody else was jobbers. They're going against the Gates of Agony and who was it? Lance Archer, I think, and it was not Sting. It was Edge, Orange Cassidy, Preston Vance, and Dustin Rhodes. Filled with mid-carders and jobbers. Unfortunately, Dustin Rhodes is a jobber, but it's like you have Edge and you're not telling stories with a storyteller. Bro, Edge is 50 years old. How long you think he really got to, compete definitely with an AEW style? How long you think he got, I'd say maybe 2 or 3 more years to be safe. He probably got 5 if this was a WWE style. But dude, AEW style is a high demand, high risk style. So the fans want that style or you're going to feel out of place. And Edge feels completely out of place. Edge, it's basically, if you watching Collision and Dynamite, I guess Rampage too. I don't watch Rampage like that in case I'm bored, to be honest with you. But it's like you got to watch Collision and Dynamite to really see what everything's going on. And I guess the story with Edge is he's looking for gold, whatever. But okay, with a storyteller and a great promo worker, I mean, Edge is just great, right? Why won't you have him do a promo on Dynamite promoting this? And I don't mean he come out there and say, I'm issuing a challenge, somebody just come out there. No. How about you make him tell a story? Even give him a vignette or something that, hey, I need gold. Christian got the better hand, blah, blah, blah. But I'm looking for gold. I ain't got that much, I ain't got that much longer to go. Let's be realistic. I'm already 50 years old. I don't, I got a lot in me, but I don't got that many years realistically. You know what I'm saying? Why he couldn't cut a promo in his fashion, in his passionate way, where he could have got the fans like, oh shit, okay. Basically, Edge is on a tour. This is the Edge tour. And AEW is going to be called the Adam Copeland or the Copeland tour, right? that he's issuing challenges against anybody to build momentum to get some type of championship. Why he couldn't cut a promo at least? Give him a vignette at least to build this up. That's Edge story that's going on right now, instead of him just going against random ass people with no build-ups. You don't use big stars like that, bro. They did the same thing with CM Punk. Except this is worse, honestly. This is worse. He shouts out to Christian and Edge for making a mid-card title feel just as big as the world title. It felt big as when Cody had it, to keep it real. And arguably it felt bigger than when Cody had it. But that's the last time it felt that prestigious besides Miro. And shouts out to Edge and Christian for making the TNT title look like that. But you mean to tell me, Edge, you don't shoot Edge right to the world title picture? He ain't even got to win the world title. It's just, bro, he's Edge. That looks good that he's going for the world title. Hell, even if he won the world title and lost it in a month, I mean, why not? I mean, Joe could have beat him, basically. I don't know. I just think at the time, MJF versus Edge is a huge match, just automatically. That's a dream match and it's a huge match. Don't get me wrong, people. I am fucking with Samoa Joe all the way. I don't care. Samoa Joe can't do any wrong. This is not anything against Samoa Joe. I'm just saying, with Edge is booking, he's a big star. Realistically, in wrestling years, you don't got that much time after 50. Maybe 5 years if you keep yourself in good health. But in AEW style, I don't know. Especially Edge is trying to keep up with these Darbys and all these other guys. But that's what I feel on Edge. I think his booking has kind of diminished him, and he just kind of feel like he's a part of the roster. And that's just not good instead of a special attraction. That's how you should be using Edge, bro. Oh, man. Jack Perry. Jack Perry showed up on New Japan. I don't know what pay-per-view it was. I'm not a fan of New Japan like that. I just check out little stuff, but I'm not a big fan like that. But he showed up, ripped up his contract. A lot of people think it's a work. A lot of people don't think it's a work. What do I think? I don't know. I just have to wait and see. You know, nowadays wrestling stories, what I like about them is you blur the lines so clearly. So therefore, the fans are always guessing, which is good. You always want to keep us guessing. So I'm actually interested in Jack Perry for sure. I'm definitely interested in Jack Perry. Definitely interested in Jack Perry. He's showing arcs of his character ability yet again. When he was younger boy, he was quiet and he seemed, quiet, naive, and just don't talk. And just like, really dead in the face. But then he turns to Hollywood Jack Perry. That shit was dope. Even though it didn't last long, but that shit was dope. But now we got this new Jack Perry, like this rebel Jack Perry. That's what it looked like to me. He got the scruffy beard. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's looking like a Raven little adolescent brother. So I think that's dope as hell. See where that goes. Oh yeah, let's not forget free agent Dolph Ziggler. That's what I'm calling him. Free agent Dolph Ziggler. Free agent Nick Nemeth. He's got a real dope name too. So Nick Nemeth is dope actually. Free agent Nick Nemeth. He was just at New Japan, and then now he just showed up at TNA in the face with Moose, which TNA has definitely made me back a fan. I'm about to definitely go watch Hard to Kill. I'm about to keep up with TNA again. The fact that it's called TNA again just feels like it feels like home again. Almost like, yes. I never did like the idea of Impact Wrestling. It just sounds too generic. I always have felt that way. TNA was just something totally different. You know what I'm saying? So Nick Nemeth shows up against Moose. Man, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope as shit. I'm really anxious to see what free agent Nick Nemeth got next. Is he gonna show up in the AEW this year? I don't know. Is he officially a part of TNA? If he is officially part of TNA, somebody comment below. I'm not really sure, but I think that's dope. For now, though, I'm calling him free agent Nick Nimitz because he was just at New Japan not too long ago. It looked like he was starting something with I think David Finley. So I don't know. He looked like free agent Nick Nimitz to me. Oh yeah, Carmelo Hayes and Austin Theory. Yeah, they look like they're gonna be banning some moves. Look like they're gonna be banning certain stuff. I mean, accidents happen though, you know. So, but it just shows y'all got to slow down a little bit on certain shit. That, you know, hoping both of them the best they could get back in action, like really soon. Hope it's just a mild little. I heard they got concussions. Obviously, that bump was pretty nasty. It had stopped the match. So, yeah, hopefully they get back in action soon. Like, you know, they can get back to it. Yep, they just got to slow down on certain stuff. You know, so I see WWE about to probably ban certain things, which is for the better. Because WWE is on a constant road, you know, on the road constantly, so it's different. They can't be doing too much all the time. I know they try to turn up when they can, but, you know. They young, though. They should be all right. They should be all right. Wishing them the best, Mark Carmelo Hayes and Austin Theory. Speaking of Austin Theory real quick, man, what's going on with Austin Theory? Besides him being hurt, but what's going on? Why is he, like, just stagnant in the mid-card? Which is okay, but he's not even at the top of the mid-card anymore. He's like, he's got a steady place a little bit, but, like, I don't understand how he beat John Cena and did nothing. Solo beat John Cena, and it's like, it's got him stagnant. They still protect him, but they got him stagnant, though. It's just, I'm kind of confused with that. And now it kind of makes me think, is John Cena is really the greatest of all time, as they say? That's something I never believed to begin with. You can argue he is, but this right here is proving he's not. When you're one of the greatest of all time, you can rub off on people, and therefore you have birthed another star. Stone Cold did that for The Rock. He did it for The Rock. Stone Cold rubbed off on Triple H. Stone Cold rubbed off on Shawn Michaels, Undertaker. You know what I'm saying? Actually, hell, at that time, Shawn Michaels was but you know, Stone Cold was already majorly rising when he fought Shawn Michaels, so they rubbed off on each other. But, like, even before that, this is why you can say Brett is one of the greatest. Brett made everybody look good. Hell, he's the first person to really give Stone Cold his first pop. The bleeding sharpshooter picture, classic. They can make anybody a fan of Stone Cold. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's when you're one of the greatest, if you can make other people look great even in defeat. John Cena has not done that. Think about it. Who really got over with Cena's effect? Nobody, honestly. Randy only got over because it was a constant war. That's the only reason why Randy got over with Cena. Edge got over with Cena because it was a constant war. Other than that, who else really got over with Cena's effect? I don't know. Y'all be the judge. Y'all comment below. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But I grew up on Cena era, and I ain't seen nobody, even after him winding down, who got over with in defeat with him. Nobody at all. So it's like, is he really the greatest? As they say? That's something they say. That's something y'all probably agree with. I never agreed with that. It's time for my homies, the Hardys, to retire. I get so mad just watching them, how they going. The fact that AEW, yet again, other big stars. How you got Edge, Christian, and the Hardys? Christian is the only one doing any good out of all these guys. It's just beyond me. I don't understand how the Hardys isn't treated like a special attraction. I don't understand how the Hardys was never AEW Tag Team Champs. That's obvious. Bro, I would have them retire. I would have them be Tag Team Champions up until their retirement. And if you would have did it right, I would have had the Young Bucks beat them or Private Party beat them. Build it up, it will get over. That's not that hard, bro. It's time for them to retire, though. Because speaking of retirements, my nigga Sting, man. What's just so intriguing about Sting's last match at Revolution? I'm really wondering who's it going to be. Now, I'm guessing it's a tag team match. I'm guessing it's a tag team match, him and Darby against the Bucks. I mean, it sounds good on paper. But right now, though, what they're doing with Sting, they need to quit having Sting showing up on random-ass matches, bro. Stop doing that, dude. He's Sting. He's Sting. Bro, what are you doing? You should not be seeing Sting in the ring like that. You do not want to risk him getting hurt before the fucking last match. You don't want to do that, bro. So the Takeshita Powerhouse Hobbs shit was like, bro, stop doing that. Stop. Even if you want to have Sting have a match sometime, I say Sting just come out there with Darby. Let Darby have a match. You know what I'm saying? And then speaking of Darby and Sting, I think Sting should not have a tag team match in his career. I think it should be Darby. I think Darby, why not? Darby is like Sting's adolescent runaway son that's related to Finn Balor, and he related to Jeff Hardy. He's all them people mixed up in one. He's crazy like Jeff Hardy. You know what I'm saying? He got a mystique like about him, like Finn Balor. He got that mystique about him and that wildness about him like Sting. So, hell, he got the blonde hair. He's like a smaller surfer Sting. So, he reminded me of all them people mixed up. He's a skinny Mick Foley. You feel me? He's a smaller Mick Foley. He's all them people mixed up. And let's not forget, he has a Rey Mysterio effect because there's a lot of kids in the crowd that do his face paint thing. When you got that, you got a Rey Mysterio effect. Darby's one of those guys that I don't think will ever be heel. I don't think he'll ever have to be. That's why you should give somebody like that a big look. Why not let Darby be the one to end Sting's career? In a respect level, shake hands, hug, kiss, cry, all that good shit. It'll be dope because the story will tell. They've been homies for a long time, undefeated, all that. Why is Sting's career got to end in a tag team match instead of a one-on-one with Darby? Darby should be the one to beat Sting, bro. That's how I think Sting should retire. Then we got Samoa Joe versus Hook next week. Now, I know the controversy with the shit with Tony Khan. Jinder Mahal gets a title shot. People mad that Hook get a title shot. Like I said before, I don't know why Tony Khan even gives a fuck to begin with, but I think it's cool because you gotta look at this. This is Taz's son. So that's what makes this a little special. We will never get to see Taz versus Samoa Joe. So this is pretty much the best day we can get to it. No, Hook hasn't really been too much. They kind of present him like his dad, but he don't have the charisma and the talking skills like his dad. But he does have somewhat of believability that he have been protecting Hook. So I look at it that way. Like, man, this is Taz's son. So this is like the closest thing we're going to get to Taz versus Samoa Joe. And one last thing, like I said before, Swerve should definitely be down the line. They should have a four-way or something, or a three-way. Hangman, Swerve, and Joe. Yeah, three-way would be dope with them guys. And I think Swerve should definitely be champion this year for sure. Probably the Summer Swerve. That sounds dope. The Summer Swerve or Swervy Summer. But that's all I got to say. Like I said, don't let nobody tell you ain't that one. Stop letting these people lie to you. Get all your shit done 2024 and up. Don't look at this as a one-year cliche. Oh, but get it done. Don't do that. Just get your shit done when you can get it done. There's no time limit. It's a time limit, but there's no time limit as long as you're walking around. All the time is in your hands. Like and subscribe, people. We out.